gosh, Saturday drive time. Here with your host, Charlie Grace, hanging out. We are on the road to Short Mountain, and cannot wait to share this with y'all. It's going to be a very fun trip. And gonna go, let's see, we're going east today. But I have a feeling that there is something that is open, like a vent in my van. Listen to me. It sounds like there is. I may need to fix this. So we'll have to figure out how to do this. I'm gonna have to stop over and take a look at this one more time. It just doesn't sound exactly all that tight. So, you know, that's how it goes. Hey, Outdoor Adventures with Ron, how are you? All right, it's drive time. We are having fun. We are going to be on 840 eastbound towards Murfreesboro. Dream on Wheels. Good morning, everybody. Oh my gosh, this is the drive time commentary with Charlie Grace, Van City Adventure. Daryl, how are you? Hey, Daryl, watching your interviews and stuff. Looking great, man. Lots of good things coming your way. Really excited for you. Hey, we are going to Short Mountain. 1. What does 1 mean? I'll go with 1. 1 is cool. 1's a good number. I think 2 is the loneliest number that you'll ever know. Or could that be 1? I'm not sure. Actually, you know, I'm going back to maybe it's 1. Anyways, so I've got my solar chargers in the window as we speak, charging up because I'm going to be boondocking again tonight. And got to make sure I've got electricity for my phone and my laptop and all that kind of great, crazy stuff. I bought a really cool little portable cooler. I'm actually going to be doing a review of it. It means everything looks good and sounds good. Oh, thanks Ron. Appreciate that. Good to know. So I'm doing a product review on Sunday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I normally drop a video every Sunday at 7 anyways, but this one was really on how to stay cool. Hey V, how are you? Oh my gosh. Yes, it's the best number. I know. Don't start me singing, girlfriend. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to find a better, less bumpy view for everybody. It's hard. I'm telling you. It's one of those days where it's like the roads are just rough today. Yeah, they're super rough. I'm curious, when you guys are driving, what is your favorite app? Like your favorite GPS app? Do you guys like Waze? Do you like truck maps? Are you a Google Maps person? See, Dream on Wheels. See, there's a good thing. Good morning, bestie. Call me V. Look at that. The sisterhood of the traveling margaritas rides again. How cool is that? Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So when I was a kid, this is gonna sound really dorky. Everyone has like imaginary friends when they're a kid. You see how they cut the limestone rocks for these highways and byways in Tennessee? Okay, Dream on Wheels says Google Map. Okay, all right, that's good to know. I want to know what apps you guys are using. I'm sort of curious. But anyways, I had an imaginary friend that apparently cut these hills in two so we could drive through them to go see relatives and stuff, because I hate to say I'm a little on the old side, but many of the roads that I'm driving on were not around when I was a kid. Okay, iPhone, Google. Okay, all right. I still carry an old school atlas in my van just in case, and I'm one of those really super weird back road maps. Okay, I'll take a look at these things. I'm telling you, I'm looking at all sorts of cool apps today because I'm going to be in and out of some good internet. So anyway, so my imaginary friend Bobby and Jackie cut these hills apart so I could drive through them. Really cool. And I had my parents convince this whole entire story. I have no idea where I came up with those names. I have no idea where I came up with this. And I think I was like 4 or 5 at the time. So my mother just will not let me forget this. But this was, you know, what you do when you're a kid. And I always thought there were goats on top of these hills. So, on the move. Hey, Tim, how are you? Yes, we are on the move. It's morning drive time. Here going to East Tennessee. We're going to Short Mountain. This is on 840 eastbound. It's a relatively new road. They've been adding to it. So I've been stirring. Oh, cool. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Yep, we are at mile marker 32. So for those of you who are aware, in the world is Charlie Grace this morning. Now you'll know. My better half Dave has a beacon that he puts on his chest. And when he goes bike riding, I can actually follow him. It's sort of pretty weird and freaky, but it's like through his Strava app, I guess. Strava's a really big thing for athletes and things like that. But anyways, yeah, pretty cool. All right, I am going to have to pull over at this next thing and fix this fan. I think I did not close my vent very well, and that is on me. there's always something. Even when I walk around the van, I swear you get in, you start to move, and there's always something. I have never left my awning out, I'm crossing my fingers, thank goodness. I've never had anything weird like that happen, but I have watched people as they leave the Cookie, hey Cookie, oh my goodness. Rosie's down here enjoying the ride, sort of chillaxing. Gave her a little bit of CBD, so she's got to chillax this morning. That's right. Pop up to say hi. All right, yeah, go have fun, Tim. Have a great Saturday. Enjoy this weather. It's about 10 degrees cooler than it was yesterday, so I am so excited about that. It was so hot. Oh my gosh, I was just melting, absolutely melting. And my tummy does not do well in melting hot weather, so yeah, gotta love that. All right, I may just get off on this exit. I think I'm getting off on this exit and I'll get back on so I can look at this thing real quick. Let's see if I can fix this. Because if I don't, I might have a bigger problem. So let me see what I do here. I'm just gonna pull off the side of the road here. What they say, never get on and off ramps, something like that. Welcome to my life. Here we go. I'm getting off. I'm slowing down. I'm doing the slow down thing. Okay. All right, guys. Hold tight. Hold that thought. Let's see what the problem is. Rosie's checking it for me. Oh geez, you're not gonna believe this, guys. Hold on a second. I have to turn the generator on because my fan is up. This is hilarious. This is a huge flaw when it comes to this thing. I gotta tell you this right now. Hold on. I have to start the generator. And I've actually called Thor about this, by the way. I called Thor and told him that we have to fix this. Did we leave something on the bumper again? No, we did not leave something on the bumper again. What's going on? Oh no. So the fan, my ceiling fan, my Air Max fan, the vent fan, I thought I closed it. Apparently I did not close it all the way. So I have to start my generator though. This is where it's insane. This is like the most insane thing I've ever heard. Is that I have to start my generator to then close my vent fan. It's insane. I don't understand this. Definitely not my favorite thing. But, you know, hey, we caught it. This is part of the fun. Good morning, Sue. Oh my gosh, how are you? And Virginia, hey, how are you guys doing? Okay, let's get back on the road. So what you missed earlier, I can catch up speed. We are going east on 840. We're going to Short Mountain. Rosie is not exactly thrilled this morning. She's okay. But she's, let's just say she had her scrambled egg this morning and I had my piece of pizza, my cold piece of pizza for breakfast because that is Saturday morning breakfast. All right, now I got to get off of here. Here we go, guys. Let's see, I'm going to wait for these people coming on this on-ramp because it is just insane. They go super fast. Okay. There we go. On the road again. All right, so I've got, I hope you guys can't see the reflection. If it is, I'm sorry. I have these really cool solar chargers that I absolutely love. And I'm telling you, there are certain things that you go, does this make a difference in my life? Absolutely. Oh my gosh. This one solar charger, I've got them in my Amazon store. If you go to firmbestfriend.com, you want to look at, I think I've got Van Life Essentials. And when I say essential, I really mean essential. Hey Richard, how are you? Oh my goodness, how are you? Because it is a game changer. It is absolutely a game changer. If you have a really good solar charger and you're boondocking, you can charge your phone, your laptop, all your necessities. It's raining here in Ohio and my fibro hurts back in my back. Oh, Virginia, I'm so sorry. That is not good. I know that is, I have friends with fibromyalgia and that is, oh good, we're at 1 again. Ron, now that I know the code, I am so there. Whew, I love this. Okay, here we go. This is Paytonsville trading area in Tennessee, just in case you want to know. It's a cute little area. lots of Civil War heritage history. Might be stopping by Stones River tomorrow in Murfreesboro. They have a really nice big Civil War area. If you're a history buff, I'm a big history buff. I love learning and going to those things, so always fun. All right, here we go. Here we go. People are gonna have to let me in because you know I'm a big gray van thing. Okay. All right, I will tell you right now, this van has some get up and go. It's really nice. It is only a V6, it's not a V8. I miss having a good, nice big V8, but it does help on the gas mileage, so I'm not going to complain on that side. I think the only problem I'm going to have, and I've talked to a lot of people about this, is if I go out west, some of the mountains out there. I mean, I don't know why if I do the mountains over here in the Smokies, why would it be so hard? Maybe it's an elevation thing. I don't know. But I've heard people complain about Dodge Ram ProMasters in the Rocky Mountain area. So I'll have to check it out. I don't think I'm going out west for a while. I've got a lot of things to do over around the east side of Mississippi. So I've got a lot of friends to go see. Hopefully I'm going to be going to Florida next spring. We'll see. Or maybe even like late winter. Like I might get down to the Tampa show. I've got some people I got to go see down there. It's hard to get everybody together when you're, you know, all nomads and trying to find everyone. So the Tampa show might be the easiest thing for me to find all my nomad friends. And my really good friends just bought a park that they're building in Colorado, which is 15 minutes away from an entrance of a national park. So I'm super excited about that. Heath and Alyssa Paget, I cannot wait to see what they're going to do. They are really great. They're young kids. They just had their first kid. She's pregnant with her second. If you have never heard of Heath and Alyssa Paget, P-A-D-G-E-T-E, check them out. They've got a lot of stuff. They just decided to do a little non-traditional thing and get an RV when they got married and do some traveling and work out of it, as opposed to buying a house and apartment to try to get out of their school loan debt. Which, let me tell you what, school loan debt is real. Oh my gosh. I've got kids and we've done the best we can. We're making sure that they don't go in debt as much as they can. But it's a big deal. I mean, talk about return on investment in the negative. Woo! Scary stuff. All right, back to smooth roads. I like this. All right, guys, so we decided, okay, so I got Google Maps. I already talked about Waze, Truck Maps. I've got some other little apps I'm going to check out. So is there any other app on your phone that you love to waste time on? If it's like a game, like Words with Friends, Candy Crush, something like that. Like, I will admit, like, maybe it's social media. Maybe automatically when you go to your phone and you're like, I'm bored, you go to TikTok. Like, what app do you guys go to when you are bored on your phone? I'm really curious. Tell me in the chat. I know Dave loves TikTok. He's a TikTok feed. He can watch TikTok all day long. All right, 70 miles an hour. 70 miles an hour. I got it. Come on, guys. You don't have an app on your phone that you have a go-to. You've got to have an app on your phone that's a go-to when you want to waste time. I know everybody goes to the doctor's office and gets their hair cut and they have to do something, and they no longer have like magazines there anymore, you know? YouTube. Yes, funny. I think that's funny. Let's see. Gosh, my glasses are so foggy. Yeah, some of these, I mean, it's really funny to see what people go to when they're bored. Kerplunk. Whew, they're doing a lot of work here. Yeah, I think, I don't know, I used to go to Instagram a lot. We are a pretty decent sized Instagram channel, and we've got about 50,000 followers, and watch out, here we go, bump. Ouch, another bump. Oh, jeez, kills me. Something has happened. I can sort of read my screen, but I cannot read my screen, so I need to figure out why I can't read my screen. But yeah, there's some cool things out there. Hey, Van Life with Gina, how are you? Oh my gosh, we are on the road again. We are going eastbound on A40, going towards Short Mountain Distillery today. Gotta go check out some things. I'm actually hosting a Circle the Vans meetup today. So I got to get there, which I'm running a little bit late this morning because I thought, hey, a hot shower would be nice. You know, small things like that. But honestly, I could take gallons of water, put it outside, and I'd have a hot shower. Henry Horton State Park. That's another good state park. It's a nice state park. Looks like people are agreeing with Cookie. Yes. Yes. I gotta watch my lead foot here. I can easily go 80 in this thing. I gotta be very, very, very careful. She likes to, the adventure van has a passion for going over the speed limit. I have to be very careful with that because even though she might be passionate at getting there, I'm not passionate about getting a speeding ticket, so yeah. Alright, so since I just had my, oh, these bumps, there we go. Since I just had my breakfast pizza, because you know that's the breakfast of champions, cold pizza. Breakfast of champions, cold pizza on a Saturday. What are you guys eating for breakfast today? Please let it be something more exciting than pizza. Maybe like eggs and hash browns or a waffle. I can even go with Eggos. I'm just saying, Eggos are cool. Nothing wrong with Eggos. My one son desperately, when he was younger, wanted to do a food truck of a Eggo waffle sandwich food truck. He had this whole menu mapped out. It actually sounded really good, by the way. It was like he liked it. His favorite was Eggo waffle, cheese, and bologna sandwiches. He would make the Eggo waffle into like the bread, and I mean, you know, leave it to a 7-year-old to come up with really cool foods. He loves that stuff. He's always been my culinary kid. So he loves to do different things and try different foods. And I always thought he'd be a chef. He may still be a chef. Right now he wants to be a writer. He wants to write for the company that does like the Dungeons and Dragons out in Washington State. So his goal is to move to Washington State and become a writer. He works right now, and he's still in high school. He works right now writing game stories. Gaming, you know, every gaming story has to have a story or a background behind it or a lore or a magic or whatever. That's what he does. He's very, very imaginative. He's got some really great ideas. Yeah, it's super cool. Not all those gamers, they can program, but they've got to have the imagination to actually have the game. He's got the imagination. This is a kid that can make the next Pokemon as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you need that creativity. I actually put him in a high school. This is sort of interesting. I put him in a high school that's not known for its academics, although academically he is at the top of the charts. It's an apps, art, and audio school. And it's a high school, it's a public high school. Think of like Fame back in the day. But I know that he's going to need to work with creative types and geek types, and it's a smaller school setting. There's like maybe 20, maybe 14 to 20 people per class. There's only 140 people in the whole entire high school, and it's very, very cool. Oh, you have pancakes? Nice, Dream on Wheels. Rub it in. Was it banana pancakes? Because I'm just saying, I would love me some banana pancakes. So I came home, did some laundry, did some business stuff, back on the road, boondocking. Got to go a few places. With Rosie and I are like on the road again. We're getting into Rutherford County, which is where we've got to get to Murfreesboro. We're going to take 840, I think, to 24 South. I like to look at my map ahead of time and then sort of have the map, have it routed in my head before I even try to look at my GPS. So in case something happens, at least I have a plan A and a plan B. As I say, right lane closed, half a mile. Okay, I will move over just for you. Look at that. I can do that. I am sweet and considerate driver. I drive defensively and very, very, very few times do I ever drive offensively. Only when I'm in like a really bad scenario, but I did get trained how to drive offensively. I actually went through a county and city police academy, and they taught us how to drive, like crazy drive in really fast circumstances. It was like massive reflex and timing. Really cool though. But let me just say, I'm glad it wasn't my car I was doing it in. But you know, you've got to like learn how to turn it and go really fast and do things. Okay, welcome to we're coming to a complete standstill. Oh geez. Okay, we can do that. No no worries. I'd rather get there safer than get in a wreck. I always find when you're in things like this, don't you find that there's always someone who gets bored and then they start looking at their phone and that's when they cause an accident? That's been my experience, at least. Right, Rosie? Okay, here we go. All right, so how many of you guys remember a slip and slide? Do you remember slip and slides back in the day? Essentially a long piece of vinyl, you might as well just say a trash bag that you'd spray water on, slide down. Angie, I think you're suggesting my lunch. Angie, I'm sorry, I didn't catch it. I'm trying to drive and read at the same time. Oh, or they try to drive lane closed and figure it out. Yeah, I've seen that happen quite a few times and get a big surprise. Surprise! They get to the end, there's no road left or something's happening. Yep. Richard's like, yep, absolutely. I tell you what, these guys are working hard out here. It is so hot. It is so hot. I give credit for all these people who are working. I really do. I'm a huge fan of people making earning a living wage. Hey, there's Mike. Oh my gosh. How's your birthday going? It's not exactly my birthday. I'll take it though. You know, every day's my birthday. Just saying. I wanted to my birthday's technically in March and I celebrate in September and March. I do the 6 month and the 1 year thing because my birthday is always during spring break for somebody. It's always frustrating, but thanks Mike for saying happy birthday. Happy birthday back at you. All right, Mike, I heard a rumor that you're going to have to settle with me, but I will take it offline. We don't have to talk about the live stream. I think you're related to someone I know, but I'm not sure, and I don't want to go there because it might cause an issue. So let's just pretend we already talked about it, and I'll email you later. How's that? So I think I've got between 5 or 9 vans meeting me at Short Mountain. I'm not really sure how many. And yeah, I can't wait to hear this. Yeah, I'm sure you can, Mike. Yeah, we will. I'll let you know later. And the intrigue continues. Dun dun dun. So I was gifted by my wonderful Dave with Sirius XM in the van, and I didn't think I'd like it, quite honestly. I'm like, I don't know, am I gonna like this? I'm sort of picky on my music. I mean, I like it all, but it seemed like a lot, and now I'm completely hooked. But I do think that they play a similar thing all the time, and it gets a little boring after a while. If you like the 80s, I mean, you hear the 80s all day long. So, woo. Right now, I've got a groove station where I listen to I'll jump on and put on some heavy metal because I like some hair bands. I'm not gonna lie, I grew up with some hair bands, and I do know a few of them. And I will tell you right now, they've been waiting for those reunion tours because man, they made some money back in the day and they wasted it all. There are very few of them that saved it or invested it or knew how to live. We've actually got a thing in Nashville called Music Cares, and it helps working musicians, when they're down on their luck. And there's a lot of working musicians out there, not just the famous ones you know about, but a lot of people who are studio musicians like my family was. Things happen. A really good friend of mine, Tom Bresh, who I adore, by the way, his daddy, you probably know his daddy, if you heard the song 16 tons and what do you get? Yeah, Another Day Older and Deeper in Debt. His daddy was Merle Thomas, and he wrote all amazing songs. He's from Muhlenberg, Kentucky, and if you've ever heard of Muhlenberg, there are lots of people out there. I think even, who was I talking to who said they're from Muhlenberg? Like, it's just one of those counties, if you don't hear about it, you're like, huh, that's really interesting. Oh, guys, gotta go around. Let's not get in a wreck here today. That was quick thinking. Whew. Anyways, so his son, Tom Bresh, was an amazing, you know, he did acting, he did all sorts of stuff in Hollywood. He was raised in Hollywood, actually. And then as a young child, he got to go to Vegas. But the reality is, he's an amazing Kentucky thumb picker. To this day, he's an amazing Kentucky thumb picker. And I cannot describe how just talented and wonderful and kind a person Tom Bresh is. I've known him for years now. I've taken many photos of him and done some stuff. And he's actually come to my house and hung out. When I had my Pina Colada party, he came over and played some tunes and shared some stories with him and JR. And if you don't know who JR is, that's Johnny Cash. People who know Johnny Cash call him JR. And just some really cool things. So if you like, you know, that kind of Kentucky thumb picking music, I highly suggest you check out Tom Bresh, B-R-E-S-H. He lived in Canada. He actually had a TV show, like everybody who had a TV show back there, like Mac Davis and those guys. He had a TV show too. He was one of the people, and this is not uncommon in the music biz. He got signed, he did this, he did that. Chet Atkins did a bunch of stuff with, but the record label he was with, the smaller one, went under. And so a lot of his stuff didn't get publicized as best as it could. So, yeah, he just didn't make the bucks like a lot of other people did. He should have, absolutely should have. Very, very talented. So anytime I can give Tom a shout out, I absolutely will. And if he ever comes to your town, geez, go see him. It's worth it. The stories he can tell, the music he can play. All right, so now I got to figure out what my next exit is. So let me get over here. And actually, if you really want to get specific, I actually bought my vape